Very warm evening to all. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, all. Okay. So, participants, I hope everyone has enjoyed yesterday's session. Does anybody have doubt regarding the day one session? Yes, Imtiaz, you are welcome to visit. Participants having any doubt or any queries, any questions regarding yesterday's session, you can just post it. The notes in the form of we are providing only the PPTs as well as the source codes we will be providing. That too we will be providing it through our site only. Okay, fine. So there is no doubts. Yeah, just a moment. We will be starting now. Okay, fine. So I hope it is audible to all. Pantechelearning once again welcomes you all for day 2 virtual reality masterclass. Previously, we have seen what are the particular virtual reality and its types, and from the types, we were also seeing some detailed examples and what are the hardwares, what are the softwares related. So those kind of things we have just seen kind of each and every step by step manner, and we have also seen one of the demo. Okay, and soon definitely we upcoming videos regarding that particular how to create a virtual reality, how to create an augmented reality. So today or in this particular video, we won't be able to see any of the demo. The reason is we have to share that particular in the form of screen sharing, so in a better manner. If that particular screen share it is being applied, therefore there will be disabilities there, so that will be postponed during that explanation of creating an augmented reality. During that time we will be just monitoring it. And the next part is we will be completely knowing what is that augmented reality. Why means the reason it has been taken into a separate day. It's not like nowadays it is a highlighted technology. The technology application is very small, but there are many different things we are supposed to know inside that particular augmented reality. Generally, if we say what is AR, AR it is nothing but we can commonly say it as augmented reality only. But this augmented reality is a type of virtual reality we have listed yesterday itself, and except augmented reality we have gone through all other particular data over there. So from that particular reality types of video, virtual reality, augmented reality, extended reality, mixed reality. So these kind of four realities only currently playing over the world, and the mixed reality is playing a major role nowadays, especially in tutorial parts. Now, if we go for this kind of augmented reality, if we want to know a simple definition means where the virtual reality is nothing but illusions we are going to interface it in a real world. But this augmented reality, it is nothing but it is traveling along with us. There we can feel. Here we can just make it as they are with us. In this particular example itself, we can see. So this is nothing but it is an advanced Google map, AR Google map. So through that particular map, if you are just making it, initially the full screen will be covered by the map. Now it is partially covered by the map, rest of them by camera. Through that particular AR camera, it will be showing the virtual directions which only visible through the phone, not through the naked eyes. So this kind of implementation only provided inside the reality. We are augmenting a 3D animated process into the reality. That is, virtually we are creating the reality. So this is the major difference between virtual reality as well as augmented reality. That is why it is considered as a type of virtual reality among this technical process. So once when we start for this kind of augmented reality, we are supposed to know what are those particular types. Okay, projection based AR, recognition or marker based AR, location based AR, outlining AR, superimposition AR. Now from this particular AR, except recognition, rest all comes under the markerless. So markerless means it won't be having any kind of defined position. So we will be able to execute it in any different way. For slight example, in this GF you can see the complete 3Ds has been projected. So this portion is one of the 3D. I would like to mark it. So this portion, it is an AR. This portion, it is an AR. This portion is also an AR. So this different area, it is for projection, markerless. So it is not particularly marked up over there. Once when we start to see each and every applications based on the types, you will be able to get an idea. So till this, anybody have doubt? till this portion, if any doubts are there, means you can just post it. Now inside this particular augmented reality, therefore the projection based, recognition based, location, outlining and superimposition. So definitely detailedly we will be just seeing each and every types of realities over here. Okay, so next let us start with the projection based AR. So even though we have just seen that particular kind of example, but this projection based augmented reality, it is nothing but we are making an AR to be projected or in the form of a virtual thing. So for everyone's easy understanding, if you have watched the Iron Man movie, many of the augmented reality we can relate to the example for the Iron Man or any other English types of movie. I am specifically saying Iron Man means it might be reach for everyone since it is a Marvel movie, and that AR based exposure. So whatever the 3D object or let it be any kind of 3D instrument, anything we are able to see it in a reality form. The imaginary part in a reality form means that particular section it is known as AR. So here when it is coming in the form of 3D, so inside this particular example, so where the book is that particular base and within that we can see some changes. So some animated thing is getting moved here and over there, and that is projected away from that particular data. So that it is completely known as the projection based. The same thing if you see it over here, this particular device or this particular target. So at one target we have a common plane and the other target it is fully applied with the animated section. The other target, the shape itself has been changed. So this particular portions only here we can highlight it for the projection based augmented reality. So now from this particular projection based augmented reality, if we just go for the application, so whether it is set as a marker or markerless means it is markerless because these doesn't have any kind of position. A defined position is not provided. The marker means they will be having the defined position and only in that position we will be able to make it. Inside the industry, if we go for this kind of markerless position or projection means each and every detailed analytics we will be able to make with the help of projection based augmented reality. The next, recognition or marker based AR. If you are focusing on a particular AR, okay, a particular targeted image, and from that if you are providing any kind of 3D part means, so that is known as the marker based AR. So this marker based AR, it is very simple. It won't take more than 5 to 10 minutes to make it, which comes in the particular each and every integration parts of applications using augmented reality. So throughout that particular session, we will be also discussing this marker based, how to create a marker based, and from that particular marker based using Vuforia as well as Unity 3D. So this will be that particular target which we will be applying. Any target image which is augmentable. So the augmentable procedure we will be able to measure it in Vuforia. Anyway, I would like to just show. So we have trained many sorts of images. So let me take that particular site. Yeah. So here how we can create the markers means this will be the target. So for each and every images whatever we are placing it here, that will be considered as the targets up there. Okay, this is license, and here we have. So each and every AR it has been created before the required times. So here we can see, and this is completely a free version, the Vuforia. So here we have that date which has been modified. So the last modified, the first modified it was on 2020 December 30, and this was the image, and this image is completely augmentable. So how we are saying that marker based augmentable means with the help of the rating. Okay, this augmentable portion only we will be providing it, and how the augmentable features are being extracted means, so this will be that particular portion, how much our different texture you are providing as input, that much range of augmentation we can get it for augmented reality. So if you have many number of features means you will be able to get it as 4 star. Now the same thing, sorry, full stars. The same thing, this is a 4 star. So how it is recognizing it as 4 star means, so this is my own photo. So the number of features it is getting more scattered, but even though we can collect many features over here. Okay, even though it is not in a proper way, many features are there, cannot be said in a good way. Now like that itself, if we go for the other set of images, yeah, so here we can see only 2 star has been applied. So if we check for this features means, even how many of the features are is available, it is less recognizable. Those features are less recognizable, especially this portion only we have the features. So what happens if we have the less features means, it will show as a less marked one. Anyway, once again this will be detailedly explained how to create and how to create the license manager and all. Okay, so this is nothing but the process of recognition or marker based AR. Now from this particular augmented reality where it will be applied means mainly for educational purpose we can make it. So even we also have made one of the education like so we'll show you that particular organs basic level. So how that we have trained for yeah. So once again I will show this. Air class. We have trained some 2 to 3 images. Okay, so how the image we have made means like this way. So for this we have to train each and every images and we have to check for which it is recommendable. If you want to get a quick recognized one, those are known as 5 star. Like this, within that itself, if you go for skull, so training about the skull image. Okay, so for this feature, yeah, see the less number of feature, so it's not able to get it. Now, similarly, if we go for the other two images, okay, so in this way only we are supposed to create for the marker based. So the best application will be like going with education. For education purpose, we'll be using it. The next is location based. For location based, we have already seen one of the example. Anyway, why we are saying that location based means this location, it takes the value of GPS along with the AI. So by combining both only we are able to collect that complete data. So the AI, it is nothing but as usual, whatever the map features it has been provided inside a Google Map feature, and the additional one is the GPS with AR. So based on our rotation and the movement, everything. So how it is getting that concern output, in which way we are supposed to go, like how much ever it has been advanced means even the road crossing also it will be able to monitor. So that much amount of advancement it has inside this location based AR, and this we will be able to soon use everywhere. So if you guys are free means you can just check it with YouTube, Google's augmented reality map. So that is one of the famous AR product till now, whatever we have just searched. And other than that, you can also see AR games by using Super Mario, the oldest game. It's not such a PlayStation game, the oldest video game. So that video game now it is available in augmented reality to play inside the HoloLens. So these kind of applications only we will be able to make it with the help of location based AR. Like participants having any doubts? Any doubts means can be posted. Okay. What is the role of IoT in AR? Yeah. Now whatever the cloud I have shown to you. Okay. So that purely works with the IoT protocols only. So the cloud basis. So in cloud itself, we can train and store the image. Then we can get the package. We can install it in Unity. We can render it as an app. So that is the role of IoT. Whenever we just open that app, therefore it directly connects with the Vuforia cloud only. No other places it will be. Websites to be referred. Unity documentation you can go for. Vuforia documentation you can go. For this type of AR, we must have a huge number of data sets and a good recognition of GPS. Ankit, actually, argumental image like that, the word itself, it is not there. Okay, no doubts, no doubts. The attendance form has been posted. Okay, fine. Okay, okay, fine. So I hope there are no more doubts. And like we will also be having many different parts of integrating this AR. So we'll just confirm. So with this list, you will be getting a clear idea. Now we are just going for the augmented reality application. The next we will be having introduction to Unity, working with UI and C Sharp. Yeah. From day 8, we will be having integration of working with Vuforia, like creating AR. So for these 5 days, 5 to 6 days, we will be having an AR applications. So stay tuned till that particular date. Definitely you will be getting it. And I hope now it is clear. What is meant by marker based? Yeah, marker based means it is a defined place. So here you can see wherever that particular device is moved, according to that, the 3D model also will be moved. So that is marker based. Markerless means the same 3D object, whatever we place, it won't move from one place to another place. This can be moved along the tracking purpose, image tracking like that. The day one video is available on our YouTube channel. Okay, fine. So the next is nothing but outlining AR. Outlining is also one sort of markerless. So how that particular outlining it will be working means we will be integrating the camera in a plane space, and from that we can interact any 3D object into it. So like now you can see the place is completely empty, but once whenever he is seeing through that AR camera, he can see how that particular designs, the interior designs, whatever it has been done. So that progress it will be currently moving on for each and every applications or whatever it is being created up over there. So on to this particular part only, the outlining based AR, it will be clearly applied. The next part of augmented reality is superimposition AR. So once when we go for this kind of superimposition means we will be having the respective imaginary part as well as the real part. So through the real part we will be integrating that so through that real part we will be integrating that imaginary part also. Here we don't have a proper constructed one of structure. From that particular improper constructed, through our imaginary we are able to create it. So like this kind of superimposition, if you are having any kind of object, with the help of the mobile phone itself we will be able to scan them in a 3D way, and from that particular 3D way we can convert into model and we can place it for any kind of 3D object for animation section. So these kind of functions only we can say it as superimposition. That is, the real-time object will be where that object we will be converting into a 3D model. That will be our ultimate goal. Next is the applications of AR. So if we just work regarding towards the applications of AR means, here the medical, retail shops, repair and maintenance, design and modeling, tourism, classroom education, entertainment properties, and public and safety. For each and every application we can go with one example. So like the medical training, if we just apply it means, like the first image you can just see. So if you just scan an image of heart, so therefore automatically it will display the entire details of a heart, what and all it is available. So what will be that particular BP level, or what is that blood pressure, so how many beats it is being taken, and how it is being able to apply over here. And based on that particular integration parts, here we will be also having some 360-degree requirements, especially once when we go for this kind of devices, HoloLens or AR glasses, definitely the 360-degree will be there. So that 360-degree we can just read it in the form of a virtual wall. Normally if you go for any of the laboratories inside our schools, colleges or hospitals, everything it will be sticked in the wall. The same way it will be there in imaginary, only that image will be there, rest details we have to read with the help of the AR glasses. So those kind of techniques only it is being applied for medical training, so that the live animation they will be able to say whatever we have just sticked onto the wall, that is just a 2D image. Here means it is a 3D. If you want means we can rotate and see, we can give some kind of physical interface. So the physical interface means turning the orientation to each and every portion. Then after that the retail part. So retail means inside the shops. If you just scan to one of the object, so including all the particular price details, the amount, size, everything it will be displayed. So it is used in the retail size. Then repair and maintenance. So repair and maintenance, then design and modeling, two comes under a single process known as industrial. So if you go for that industrial augmented reality means, therefore here the robot Bosch has an AR app. So through their particular virtual interaction itself, the speed of the vehicle and the speed of the a particular road or the wind speed, everything can be created. So through that they will be able to get a good and better results. So here you can see he is scanning for a particular image. Through that the car will be continuously moving, and whenever the brake is to be applied, therefore the brake will be clicked. Else if you want to increase the speed means that also can be done. Explore into the 3D model means that is also can be applied. So the next thing, the tourism industry. Like if you go for the Google AR, Google Map AR means yes, it is applied for the tourism and navigation, and for entertainment, we will be having some sort of games with us. So with the help of that particular games, therefore it will be completely created. But anyway, AR games are much more dangerous. That will be one of the biggest drawback inside the AR game. And the Pokemon Go itself, it has been banned in many of the places. That is the most appropriate example. But AR games can be played as an indoor games. That will be the best one. And classroom and education, here we can see based on the students, their own creativity working with the AR, just scanning the globe, and with that they can implement whatever they want just for an interaction purpose. That's it. Entertainment properties, everything comes. The movie, games, everything will be there. Public safety is also included inside Google Map, especially while crossing the roads. So crossing the roads, the map will not work. It will just display it as across the road. So put the phone down and cross the road. So like this kind of many safety purpose is available through AR. Does anybody have doubt till here the applications? Okay, what are the limitations mobile based AR in compared to goggles based in technical terms? Nothing. The limitations in mobile means we have to hold it. Wearables means it is easy. No need to hold. Difference in creating and for there won't be difference in creating. Some environments will be changed. That is the thing. If you are going for Android means you have to work with Android SDK sections, and if you are going with Oculus means Oculus sections we have to work. It depends upon the operating system and software whatever we use. Yeah, the list of softwares I have, I will be sharing it to you now. Unity will be the major software. That is different. This coding, yeah, just a moment. I think many of the doubts are there. Are all images are two-dimensional, sir? Yes. Which we are scanning? The image only we are scanning. I have one doubt, sir. Why AR drawback? How it affects human? Hmm. See, the purpose of AR is to make more understanding, okay, which makes easily to understand for the humans. The drawback is they'll be addicted. Most of them will be addicted. Without technology, it is not possible to live like that. And the communication between each and every persons will be less. This is coding or image processing. Uh, Combined both. Image processing with coding is only this particular function will be taking place. Here we are doing image processing inside the cloud. Rest all we are doing inside the software. What are the major difference in outlined and superimposed? Yeah, outlined cannot be converted into a 3D, but superimposed means converting in real time into 3D. For installing Unity, completely 19 GB is taken. Yeah, it is a huge software. It takes 19 GB. That's not a big issue. Is translation most common use cases of AR? No, translations are different. Yeah, welcome, welcome. Answering is one of my job for your own doubts. What is the major difference between superimposed AR? Yeah, just now I have explained. Ranjan Kumar Gupta. Yeah, for the PPTs you can just contact us. I will be issuing it. Okay. I think well compared to the VR class, many of them are asking doubts for AR class. Yeah, good. What are the dots used in rating of an AR image? The features which and all has been selected. How is developed using which language? The language is C sharp. C sharp only we are using. Is it meant using glasses with automatic language translation? Uh, yeah, almost. Original source image or video image is modified or not? If we want means we can modify. It depends upon their application as well as the creator's perception. We cannot say whether those are the less dangerous or more dangerous. Every technology has a boon as well as ban. The softwares are like Layer SDK we can use for iOS and Android. Vuforia can be used for Android purpose. Wikitude can be used for browser apps. So browser apps we can use it. Then for iOS 11 plus app creation we can use ARKit, and ARCore as well as Google SDK can be designed for Android 8.0 plus app creations. So these will be the specific software parts which we will be using for creating an augmented reality app, and that particular augmented reality app here we directly implemented through Unity. So Unity will be the base software. So inside this we will be able to apply this. Actually, there is no such a app for practicing in mobile. You need a good environment of system with the GPU, and if you have better you have 2 or 3 coolers means it will be good to cool the CPU. Yeah. Okay. So participants having any other doubts, you can just post it. Yeah, okay. The PPTs can be collected from us. You can just contact in this numbers. We'll be issuing it in person. Yeah, laptop is also enough. Better add some coolers for it. It will provide a good life for your CPU fans and the motherboards. So any other technical doubt means you can just post it. Yeah, most welcome Shivamarke. So happy. Okay. AI makes AR most useful. Yeah, the recognition. That's what the computer vision with deep learning implemented with AR. So that will be the best among augmented reality, whichever we see in upcoming years. That will be the most best product. FFE Gaming. My name is Jishnu. Yeah, okay. Okay, participants, then. So, thank you all. I hope you have spent your valuable time with us to learn this particular augmented reality and virtual reality. So, soon we will be starting with our practicals. That will be from tomorrow, I hope so. AR filter, yeah, it is possible to create, but we must do many back end works for it. Okay, guys, then. So, thank you all. We'll meet you tomorrow at the same time.